Hey guys, Kayla here. It's always been really important for me to use my platform not to create division, but to elevate and unite women, Black women specifically. So I prepared a letter and would like to share it with you today. Dear Black girl, they may call you a traitor for falling in love. You'll hope the ones closest will protect you, but you will quickly find out that people don't protect what they don't value. They'll say you're too much, too provocative, too boisterous, too outspoken, and in the same breath tell you that you're not enough, not successful enough, not wholesome enough, maybe not even intelligent enough. They'll say you deserve the backlash and embarrassment. Because of your Blackness, you should have known better. They'll even try to tie your value to your net worth. But Black girl, please remember your value lies elsewhere. Your value is deep within your heart, the way you love, the way you give. Your value is in your resilience, your willingness to forgive, the way you protect what means most to you, even if it hurts you along the way, and the way you stand up for what means most to you, even though they may not ever do the same. But Black girl, respectfully, let me stop you there because you don't have to participate in this tumultuous, often one-sided journey. Preserve your heart. Even when they try to quantify your character and test your boundaries, you do not have to engage. You do not have to respond because there is power in your silence. And you can use that same power to silence the noise and the self-doubt. Silence the voices within that want you to give in to this demoralizing and antiquated narrative. Tap into that power. Because I know, girl, the rage of the world is loud. But Black girl, your God is louder, and your tribe is stronger. Your blood runs deeper and is filled with strength, and when you finally find the strength to speak your truth, it is your voice that will help heal. Because Black girl, let me tell you, you're not in this alone. And even though sometimes I too ask, why me? I'm reminded that this isn't just about me. This isn't just my story, a singular experience. My truth, trauma, and vulnerability is a relatable part of the human experience. I know I'm not alone, and I want to make sure that you know you aren't either. On days where I feel most inadequate, I have to remind myself that I am, have been, and will always be more than enough. Look, we love, we hurt, we heal, but always remember that your story is yours to tell. And you never know whose life it may touch because there is so much power in community and connection. So, dear Black girl, when the world gets dark and times get hard, when you feel like your back is against the wall and your hands are tied like nobody knows or understands what it takes to be you, remember that you are a part of something way bigger. This is only a small chapter in your story. And if you need help, there are resources like therapy, prayer, and community to help you make it through. But most importantly, I want you to remember that you are loved, you are valued, you are allowed to take up space, you deserve protection, and your feelings, they matter too. Solely because you're a Black girl. Sincerely, a Black girl.
Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So that was a message, a letter, if you will, from Kayla Nicole that she posted after all of the backlash and the really rude comments and the way that people came for her after this, news that her ex-boyfriend Travis was with Taylor Swift. So if you know what happened between the two of them, they were dating for a very long time and they broke up. Some things surfaced. I can't remember who put it out there first, who splooshed it out in the media, if you will, but that a lot of the things that was going on in their relationship was stuff like him not wanting to pay for dinner whenever they go out to eat, whenever they're dating, him not, footing the bill, etc., stuff like that. But she still stuck with him all that time, despite all of that. They broke up after a very long time of being together, like I said, and then he moved on to Taylor Swift, and the entire Black community, or at least most of the Black community, made this situation about race. They literally act like this man had just broken up with her and then just jumped into a relationship with Taylor. So like I said, they had been broken up, if I'm not mistaken, for over a year. But like I said, people in the Black community, and this is why I say that the culture and the community is for the trash. When they should have had her back in this situation or just not said anything about it, they instantly started to attack her and talk about her like a dog. And I mean both black men and black women. Basically saying, oh, that's what you get. Your whole relationship was ruined because you're a swirler and you're dating a white man. And I just don't understand where all this smoke is coming from for this random woman who I've never seen say anything negative about black men or black men with white women. So I don't understand where all the smoke for her is coming from, except I do understand because she's a dark-skinned black woman dating a white man, or was dating a white man. Now, everybody should know by now, and people will try to play around and say, oh, that's not the truth. If the roles were reversed, and this was a black man dating a white woman who had then broke up with him after years of not doing her job as the woman in the relationship with him, and then moved on with a white man who had a bunch of money, more than he did, a plethora, an army of black women, mostly dark-skinned black women, and it wouldn't be all black women, but it would be mostly black women, would come to his defense and drag that white woman into oblivion and say, you were wrong, you're racist, you just left him, you left that brother for that white man because he's white and he had more money. How dare you do that to him? But when it was time for them to have that same level of respect and loyalty and have her back, instead of having her back to that way, they stabbed her in hers and turned theirs on her. Then to add insult to injury, they said that he upgraded going from her to Taylor Swift just because Taylor Swift is white, she's more famous, and has more money. Now, some of these black men out here, and we're going to be specific because that's who it was mostly, like I said, both black men and black women. If some of these black men would have been told that their woman upgraded after they left them, they would be ready to knock somebody's block off. But it's okay to say it about this woman, this dark-skinned black woman. And before y'all say that I'm only saying that because I am a dark-skinned black woman, there were black men on the internet, on YouTube, right here saying the same exact thing. That the community was trash and raggedy for how they mishandled this woman. She never once, like I said, spoke ill of black people, negatively of black people, or said that the reason why she was dating this white man was because she couldn't stand black people and she hated black people. But I know a whole lot of celebrities and ball players and artists and musicians who've made it blatantly clear that they are very disrespectful and hateful towards black people, black men and black women, and that they don't date black people because of their own self-hatred, not because of something somebody did to them, but because of their own self-hatred and internalized issues that they need God and therapy to solve. Like I said, it is very disgusting how her own people drug her for filth over this situation that had nothing to do about race. And it really exposes, like I've said before, a deeper issue in the black community. Why were they so quick to make it about race? Why were they so quick to say, your relationship is in shambles because you're a black swirler, you dark-skinned woman? It's really disgusting to see, but at the same time, these people are exposing themselves. They're showing the world who they are, and like I said, how actually racist some of these black people can be. Yes, I said racist. We're not going to go back and forward on whether or not a black person can perpetuate racism, because, they most certainly can, and a lot of black people do it every single day. But anyways, referring to my previous analogy, I would have been one of those black women going to bat for that black man. Had this little situation, the roles been reversed, the gender's been reversed, I would have been one of those black women going to bat for him, knowing full good and well that the chances of them having my back like that were in the trash. But I'm glad she put out this message because it's important for black women who don't already know to know. And unfortunately also the black girls, because this applies to them too. They shouldn't even have to go through stuff like this, but they will, unfortunately, because that's how our world, our society, and our trash community is set up. But they need to hear this from somebody that looks like them. This is a message I wish somebody would have told me, because I had to learn this the hard way. Her message, her letter was very impactful. It was powerful. It was empowering. She talked about a lot of really good stuff, and she didn't do it with vitriol or disrespect like these crazy people who came for her for no reason with all this disrespectful smoke the way that they did. And she, incorporated a lot of stuff I'll be talking about right here on my channel. God and therapy, we all need them. I'm also glad that she could find the time despite all of what she was going through. Once again, let me reiterate, by people that look like her, to still empower herself and then empower other people who look like her. Again, the response to this woman was so unwarranted. It was so disgusting and so messed up. This is why I always say that the culture, the community is for the trash. This is the stuff that they do. This is the stuff I talk about all the time. Black community issues. We need to do better. Well, I'm going to say y'all because I didn't come for Kayla Nicole. Like I said, it was messed up what y'all did. Y'all need to do better. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think and how y'all feel down in the comments below respectfully. I got some extra things I want to say about this, but I'm going to say it on Patreon because these people on YouTube be tripping for real. But other than that, y'all have a very blessed day.